So today I'm going to be telling y'all my labor and delivery story. So yesterday, which was October 16th, 2018, was a normal day. I had an appointment at 9 o'clock, so I got up, I walked to my appointment. After my appointment, that was over like at 11. So I walked across the street to this restaurant called Main Street, and I had lunch with myself. Had a corned beef sandwich, french fries, chicken noodle soup, and a lemonade. That's what I had for lunch. Then I had to go get some few things for the house and a few more things for the baby because at this point it's October 16th, which makes me 39 weeks and 2 days, which means that her due date yesterday was in 6 days. So I'm like, let me hurry up and go and get the rest of the stuff that I need for her before she come. Not thinking that I was gonna be here right now. Anyways, I'll go down there. I catch the bus and I go to Dollar Tree, one of my favorite stores. I'm cheap, so shoot. I go there. I get a few things from there because I had planned to wash laundry yesterday as well. Then I go to Dollar General and I get body wash. They have receiving blankets. They got the washcloths for her. 2 pacifiers, A&D ointment. Just little knickknacks, things that she needed. I go home and I'm good for a while or whatever, waiting for my boyfriend to come so we can wash clothes, but that never happened. I just get irritated. That's me. I don't get my way. I don't do what I want to do. I feel like that, or do what I feel like I need to do that day. It just gives me an attitude. So I had an attitude for about two hours that day. Mind you, I didn't eat anything since I had lunch. I had a half a turkey sandwich, but other than a big meal, substantial meal, I didn't eat anything else except for when I went to lunch. So I go upstairs, we go upstairs, we're up there for a while, chilling, talking, watching him play the game or whatever. And 9 o'clock comes, kids go to bed. I'm sitting there. Someone tell me, put the stuff that you got the baby today, put the stuff in the bag. So I get the rest of her hospital bag ready. Didn't even have a chance to film a fucking hospital bag video because everything happened so fast. But luckily it was packed and I had to run around grabbing stuff. Anyways, I go to bed and about 12:20, 12:19 probably, I feel this weird feeling and then a gush. My water breaks in the middle of my good sleep. And I'm like, babe, wake up, babe, wake up. I think my water broke. I get up on my hands and knees to get up off the bed, and it comes down some more. The whole bed is wet at this point. So I get off the bed, this wet trails everywhere. My mother-in-law comes up the stairs, and she slides in. So gross. She slides inside of the I called it baby juice. She slides in it, trying to, come see what's wrong and get me together and help me get downstairs and everything. So my boyfriend ended up calling my best friend, and she came, and her and her boyfriend, well, her boyfriend drove, but she came with him or whatever. And it seemed like let me go back. Before I even
now
go downstairs, I called my mom to let her know.
I told y'all that it hasn't even been 10 minutes, but I said
start talking to her,
it had to be
when my contractions came.
like
It hasn't even been a full 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
So at
20
this
plus
point,
10
it's probably
is 30. So it has
like
been
12:30.
at that point.
We get in the car, we come to the hospital,
10 minutes
they put me in
my
triage.
water broke. Don't come for me like, she don't know how to count. She said 20 minutes and then she said it ain't been this. Don't come for me. I know what I said. That's why I came on here to fix it.
This is number 6 for me. I have 6 kids. My oldest is 9 and my youngest is 2. Well, not anymore. My youngest is a newborn now, but you get what I'm saying. And none of those births amount to the amount of pain that I was in when I had this baby. And it was crazy because I already had in my mind, yeah, I'm going to get the epidural, shoot, because I already know I'm not going to be able to take it. I'm not even going to lie, I'm going to do natural. I'm going to go natural, no medicine, woo-woo. No. I know off bat that I can't take that. But when I tell you I was in labor for 2 hours, water break at 12:20, have my baby at 2:30, epidural where? So that was just so fast. I get the triage. Excuse me. Get the triage. They hook me up to the baby monitor. And them contractions is coming back to back to back. When I tell you that I didn't have no breathing room in between those contractions except for like every third one, it was terrible. I have a contraction. I'm trying to breathe and I'm cussing and I'm crying and screaming and they want to come check me and all this other stuff. But I get there, they check me, I'm 3 centimeters. They check me about 30 minutes to me being there, I'm 5 centimeters. They check me. When I'm 5 centimeters, they get me ready to come into labor delivery. So, from me leaving triage to coming to the labor and delivery unit, which was my room was not even far from where I was in triage. They walk me around the corner, hook me back up to the baby monitors, the doctor come in and check me again. Mind you, I told you when I left triage, I was at 5. When I get to labor and delivery, I'm 8. I was either between 8 and 7. No, matter of fact, I wasn't 8. I was 7. Then they checked me 5 minutes later because I'm complaining like, oh, hell no, I think I got to push. They checked me again, and I'm at 8. And my mother-in-law called, and she like, oh, yeah, I'm just calling. Tell me what's going on or whatever. I'm like, I'm at 8. Oh, she's like, oh, yeah, you'll be having that baby in a couple hours. I'm like, give me 15 minutes, and I'll be pushing her out. Because I just felt how fast everything was moving. Soon as I hang up the phone with her, I get a contraction, and I'm like, ugh. I'm like, oh, Lord, it's time for me to push. I feel like I had to poop. So I'm just like, yeah, it's time for me to push. As soon as I get off the phone with her, I push. And let me just explain this. When you have an epidural and you about to give birth, you don't feel that baby like literally coming out of you. You feel some stuff, but you don't feel everything. Like when I have epidural and I push, it's so calm, okay, push through the burn. You feel a little bit of burning sensation. That's it. When you go natural, Lord. And I'm not trying to scare anybody away from natural, but that is not natural. I pushed and I felt her whole body in my vagina. And every time I pushed the head out, and it felt like somebody took both hands and was just stretching my stuff apart. Never again, bro. No. No. Never again. So, I got the contraction and I'm just, because it's like, when you feel that urge to push, it's nothing you can do. It is nothing you can do. And I'm just pushing, and then I instantly stopped once her head started to come out. Once I felt her head crowning, like the top part of her head, I stopped. I'm like, okay, it ain't that bad. Push. Oh, her head's coming out. Coming out? What the heck? It was like, they call it the ring of fire, but that was more like the ring of death, the ring of you trying to kill me, the ring of I'm not never going to be able to use my coochie right again ever in life. That's what that was. But I pushed her head out. Ooh, I'm thinking the worst part of her leg. Cool, her head out. Her shoulders, honey. Ugh. Pushed again. Ugh. Pushed her body out. And I felt so much relief. I mean, I'm just like, whew, I can go to sleep now. Then they get the rubbing and poking on your stomach and shit like, oh my God, I just went through all of this pain with the labor. Can you leave me alone? Can you not poke and pull on me? I didn't have to get stitches. I only pushed 3 times. What else? Only had to push 3 times. Labor was only 2 hours long. From the time I left the house to the time I got to the hospital was 2 hours. So, yeah, like I said, worst labor ever. I don't think I want any more kids. That'll probably just be it for now. I plan on getting the birth control next Planade. I know y'all know what that is. If you watch my channel, you know that I was planning on getting my tubes tied, which I totally changed my mind. Getting your tubes tied causes so much more damage than getting an implant in your arm, getting the thing stuck up your hoo-ha. So I just told myself, I'll just get Nexplanon. That lasts between 5 and 10 years, as well as the Mirena. So I'll get the thing in my arm. Call it a day, shoot. At least I know that I'm trying to protect myself. And my mother-in-law, she just want me to get my tubes tied. She don't want me to have any more kids at all. But I feel like if I want to have 1,000 kids, as long as I take care of them and as long as I do what I'm supposed to do by them, I think it's more of, I don't need you telling me what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? At the simple point as, it's my body, I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my own kids. I just happen to live with you right now. And no, all 6 of my kids do not live with me. I'll save that video for another day because that's a whole nother situation. But thank you for tuning into my video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Later.